Hello, my name is Cristian and I'm from the CBT law firm and I'm representing the defense, who is Dalton Fisher and Smithfield School District. Now that I've presented myself, I'll present to you the jury of the case. Smithfield High School was holding a field trip to the Metropolitan Hotel, which was holding an educational conference for high schoolers. But the day before the field trip, there was an incident. The main chaperone fell ill. The school was originally planning on canceling the field trip, but a concerned parent called the plaintiff, Pat, informing us about different policies of the hotel. We checked our schools and made extra plans, such as talking to the principal himself on who should be a backup chaperone. After the conversation, they decided that Dalton Fisher, final decision would be the new chaperone. The school, sorry, my bad, I lost myself. As planned, with the new chaperone, they went to the hotel the day of the trip. They went through the school's schedule plan, and it was by now it was late 10 o'clock, time for Dalton Fisher to put them to sleep. Dalton Fisher completed all the bed checks and went back to his room, and that's when the plaintiff's son, Payne, went with his roommate Avery and snuck out the hotel. Their plan was to sneak out the hotel to get food, but on the way there was an incident where Pat fell off the ledge from us while taking a selfie with a billboard. The plaintiff will try to prove that the injuries that happened are due to the school's negligence. And to prove this, they have to prove that there was a duty, and no one will deny that there was a duty. But they also have to prove that there's a breach of that duty. And I will show that the breach was not broken. Now our witnesses, Dalton Fisher, will prove that he did his job and kept the students safe. You'll hear from Casey Damon that will show that there's different methods to obtain food within the hotel, and that Dalton Fisher was inside the hotel within all times. You'll also hear from our expert witness, Jameson Manning, who will show that the school followed reasonable policies and did take proper steps to protect students. After our witnesses are presented, one will clearly see that there's no negligence. The school also can obtain safe harbor inference. As the judge will explain to you, safe harbor inference must be to obtain the safe harbor inference, we must prove that we adopted and complied with reasonable supervision policy, provided adequate notice on the policy, and how it would be implemented to parents and guardians. To comply with and we also had to comply with reasonable parent requests. The defense also do not have to bear the burden of preponderance of evidence, which the judge will explain to you. That is a greater weight of evidence required to decide in favor of the side of another. At the end of the trial, after deploying the true story and showing all the facts, I believe that the plaintiff will be unable to prove the Smithfield School District was negligent. Now, after the presentation, after the case and the presentation has ended, I'll ask the jury to rule in the favor of the defense.